Okay. Sending out the tweet. Doing all that. Oh, Lord. And why today's not been a good day. Yeah. Greetings, Geishlings. Geishan Prime here with another live reaction of The Promised Neverland, chapter 130. Sorry, I'm not in the best of moods. My camera just ate another recording. So, no My Hero this week. I may try and do a review, but my review sucks. Let's just... For the time being, all reactions, basically my whole channel will be reactions, because I don't know if the camera's ever going to record anything more than 1 second at any given moment. I can't even test it beforehand, because it's like the timer will say whatever I've been recording for, but then it doesn't do anything. It'll record the first second, which is like nothing. So, but enough of that. Let's hope this is better. Let's see. We're on Gemini's box this week because it is the first one to drop. The chapter is called Report. Searching for light towards the promise. Aw, Emma with the little, watering a plant. Let's see. In the face of such a report, the kids are... Sorry, guys, I'm hanging off to the 7 walls. You don't even know where that is. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Even though Norman said that he would wipe out all of the demons. He did say that. However, I want to save them. Or at least the ones you can't save. The royals must die. I thought it was going to hold it in. I was going to hold it in, but I can't read now. My frustration has blinded me. But I guess it's impossible for me after all. I don't want to wipe out the demons. Wiping them out, extermination, that really would be the most reliable, correct way. But that's only our best guess at this moment, or at that moment. If there were only bad demons out there, it would be easy. But the demons who live in the villages, they have children, and even babies. Well, children can be babies. Little babies. If we cut off their food supply, they'll become like those wild demons and be wiped out. You know, they could eat dolphins, octopus, those have intelligence and whatnot. Why don't you make clones? I feel like that would be a thing. I think I brought that up during my read-through of it. Like, if you could clone humans, and, because they don't have, say, a mind or something because they're modified that way, so it doesn't even matter if they're, imperfected humans, that would be a food supply that they could sustain themselves indefinitely. But, that's not the route we're going, because now we know about music as blood and everything. I'm liking the imagery of, the demons reverting back to their savage selves, and okay, that one's not so pretty. That mother's eating her babies. Just how much fear and hate do you think we'll be creating? Well, they'll all probably go out at the same time unless they have stockpiles, so will they even be aware of anything? See, everyone's feeling ashamed, as if... excuse me. If at all possible, I don't want to kill them, and it might not be just me who doesn't want to kill them. The little baby was kind of cute there on the ground, but it's sad that it's going to be eaten. We were told about how we were going to have to kill Musica and Sanju. Yeah, because they hold the secret, the power. But this is entirely my own selfishness. These are all just things that I've been thinking about lately. I don't plan on dragging all of you into this. and Norman said that he has no intention of stopping the plan or waiting, even though I have no idea if they're. Excuse me. Even though I have no idea if there will actually be a way other than extinction. See all the expressions of the kids. So Ray and I are heading out for a bit. Casual stroll. May never come back. Don't even know where we're going. I want to make a choice that I won't regret. I want to choose my future. Okay, Lanny's the first to speak. I see. Is it just our imaginations are lacking, or, well, in reality, it's because you guys have never seen the demon villages that are out there. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, they haven't. So, no harm, no foul. Okay, we got Sandy. Even though I hate them so much, I still can't imagine our enemy has a side like that to them. Sandy? Okay. Remembering Noma and Knowles. Oh, welcome, other person. Let's see. But I despise demons. I get what you're saying, Emma. They're your friends, so you don't want to have to kill Sunju and Musica, but come on, Jillian, don't be this way. But you and everyone is here more important to me than the demons. The enemy doesn't show mercy. I want to have our friends protected first of all. But to do that, there will be kids, even babies. I think that, no, that's not Violet. That's Paula. I think it's because she's wearing dark clothes, and like normally people that are named Violet or whatever, you associate with like a darker color. But Violet's over there. Why? Even though those demons tried to kill you the other day. Okay, so Gelda's trying to bring up that. That was a terrifying scene. She's a weirdo. Ray. Oh, Emma's face. At first I couldn't grasp it at all either. Yeah, but that's Emma for you. Okay, Dawn's chiming in. Dawn? He's grinning. Well then, go right on ahead, Emma. Dawn! It's Emma and Ray. After all, this is the result of endless thinking on their part, and also I think they'd be able to avoid the risk involving the 7 walls. What? What risk? I don't get it. We don't really know that much about it. It's not like I dislike your idea. Sorry if you hear my mom coughing in the background. It's not like I dislike your ideals, Emma. More than anything, if we take on this burden, we'll be able to move or live a life without regrets. That's why us escapees have always chosen freedom, right? Freedom! Even if we told you to stop, there's no doubt you wouldn't listen. But... And that could happen, and we could learn that in the next chapter or something. I mean, considering how mysterious the 7 walls have been, I mean, what would just have 7 walls? I mean, if it's like another farm, let's say, or a fortress that's kind of like a farm, wouldn't it have an even number of walls? Because why would it just have an odd number? That doesn't make sense. That'd be like such a weird design. Then again, I guess the Pentagon has 5 sides. I don't know. Add 2 more sides and you have the 7 walls. Let's see here. There's no need for you to do something so dangerous, Emma. This is an extremely risky path, right? If only there was some other way. Another way. Why? Why is it only you, Emma? I'm sorry. Aw. I'm starting to like Gelda's little hair bun. I'm sorry. This is the path I'm choosing. This is the option that I understand best. And well, it's not just this time. I won't let Norman sacrifice his life ever again. Norman? Yeah, that guy's the same as he's always been. He's not just trying to solve this by throwing his life away, though. But again, for all our sakes, he's trying to sacrifice himself and carry the entire burden on his own. Yes, history is kind of repeating itself. Neither I nor Emma are convinced. His shipment, our escape, he thinks that his answer is the only successful answer. But we haven't succeeded at all. Everyone's tried their hardest, and this isn't the end yet, but little Phil. To all of us, the second that we let Norman be shipped out, that escape could never be called a success. And now there's a vacuum in the background. Sorry about that. I don't want to have these same regrets again. I won't let it happen again this time. I added the again for some reason. I want to prove to Norman that we won't know. We won't know if we don't try. This is honestly just me being selfish here, but for the reason we want to go to the Seven Walls. For that reason. I swear I can't read today. If I go, we might be able to find out new possibilities. I'll see if we can, and then quickly return. Before Norman has the royal family and aristocrats killed. Well, actually, wouldn't that be for the best? I mean, like, the people could essentially take over the farms, from the villages, like appoint, like, the village head or something to run those. And then it's like, after you've given them Musica's blood and everything, it's like, like they could, I know she doesn't want that, but I mean, that could be the short-term solution. It's a horrific solution, but it works. Because, like I said, who knows when they're going to come back? I know she's trying to do that before the plan starts, but it's ridiculous. You have no time frame. If that time does come, make a choice that you yourselves won't regret, even if it's you agreeing with Norman. You dummy. I don't want to hear it if that time does come. Make sure you live and make it back. Even if it's a lie, promise me. I won't lie, but I will promise you. The promise Neverland. No matter what happens, I'll make it back safely. I'll be back. Aw, Gelda. Okay. Got it. Leave the house sitting to us. We won't have to worry, so go. Okay, so basically we're probably not going to get enough more of the kids actually doing anything. That was disappointing that Dawn and Gelda did absolutely dog shit. Recently, so yeah. You won't have to worry, so go. Yeah. Everyone happy faces. Okay. Now in Norman's office, Emma's group departed. Excuse me. Emma's group departed. Okay, that's Vincent saying that. As long as the moon is out, it can even be tonight, apparently. Okay. She has a flower. What's going on? I'm confused. So it's this, the thing we tried from back then. Well, everyone were off. The time for eternity closes in. To meet. Oh, they're going to slit their wrists. What? Now to the Seven Walls. What? When did they use blood rituals? Searching for the one true answer. Oh, look, there's the little, I forget what, if it had a name. It kind of reminds me of the index from, crap, what was it? The book that everyone was going for in, shit, why can't I remember his name? Began with an E. It was in Soul Eater. But yeah, like when they went into the book, like there was this little index character. And that's kind of what that dude looks like. But yeah, The Promised Neverland, chapter 30, 130 end. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, Richard, you were right. This would kind of shut up some of the Emma haters. I don't know. My mind's not all there right now, blinded by the annoyance. Wasn't a bad chapter. I mean, I still don't understand the blood ritual thing. That's kind of creepy. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I've just this is going to be my worst reaction ever. If it just wasn't for my technical difficulties this morning, I probably wouldn't be so bad. They're all prepped and ready to go to wherever they go. It makes no sense. But yeah. Wait. Because is that water the Goldie Pond water? Or the golden water? Because if that's the case, then with the fact that it being the moon out, and Norman mentioned that, and like, so what? You have the night, and then you have the sun with the water. Is that what that symbolized in the like one of the last pages? Yeah, it was the same page. That must be it. So I guess when their blood gets dropped into the water. So yeah. So maybe that's how the blood ritual works, and then like their consciousness or whatever goes into the water. I don't know. And yeah. Okay, so it is the golden water. Yeah. I hope it goes well. Because it's so weird. I mean, they look like they're going for their wrist. I hope they just like nick the finger. I mean, it's hard to tell in that last panel, so they might just be going for a finger. But yeah, I think this is where I'll probably end it. I mean, but yeah, thank you all for joining me. Thanks for watching. Let me know if I missed anything or misunderstood anything. But yeah, follow me on Twitter, Discord, Twitch, links down below. And until next time, Keishlings, roll out.